Will my recent renovation increase the value of my home? The short answer is it depends. If the type of renovation is suited for the type of house and whether it appeals to the particular target market of your unit. So I sold this unit a year and a half ago at this fancy building in the CBD area. In fact, that particular building has a golden facade. Interestingly, the demand there was much weaker than many had expected. But because the unit was so uniquely and perfectly designed by my client, who happened to be a bachelor, it was eventually sold at a record price to another bachelor that was just mesmerized by the renovation. You can check out the home tour of the unit that I did in the link below. So for avoidance of doubt, we will try to avoid designing a house that is too specific to one's needs. The future buyer will then need to factor in the cost of reinstating or dismantling that may cause the price to be lower instead. I do understand that renovation is done for your own use and to your own liking, but the idea then is to meet in the middle, designing and renovating for your own use, but keep the design more generally appealing and avoid being too customized. So based on my decade plus experience, there are three main factors to consider when you're planning a renovation while considering the saleability in mind. Number one would be the layout. Try to avoid changing the layout too adversely. A common example would be a typical HDB 4-room flat, which has 3 bedrooms that is being altered to just one big bedroom. The pool of buyers will be much limited, and the scale of reinstating the rooms can be daunting to many. Number 2, built-in carpentry. Simple and nicely done up built-in can enhance the functionality of a unit, but overdoing it will cause the unit to be too cluttered and limits the flexibility of the future purchaser to do up the unit to their own liking. Rather, opt for nice movable furniture instead. Furnitures have a good staging effect for the unit when selling. Owners can reuse it in their next home, and importantly, the next purchaser have an open canvas to design their space. Lastly would be color scheme. First impression matters. Earthy Scandinavian tones works well with the masses. It provides a certain warm and welcoming feel to the unit. So these are a simple 3 factors to consider, and I hope you have learned something. So I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.